We are your area news team.
With Center Broadcasting Company, this is Justin Mott. I'm here today with Center Athletic Director Scott Ponder. Now, what got you involved with coaching? What made you want to be a coach, sir?
I think it started when I was a young kid in Tenhall, Texas, and I always wanted to be a part of the program, and asked Coach Jackson if I could be a manager when I was an elementary age kid. He let me start riding them buses in elementary, and I've been riding them ever since. It's a passion, and Coach Jackson was kind of inspired me in a lot of that stuff. He was always extremely good to me, and that kind of got me started on the road being a coach.
And you played football in school as well.
Yes, sir. I played at Northwestern Louisiana for 2 years and played 3 years at Midwestern. By no means a great player, but I was very proud of the fact, I was a 4-year letterman and 2-year starter in college.
And what position was that?
I was an offensive lineman, which means I was the most athletic guys.
And moving on to your coaching career, where did that begin?
I started as a graduate assistant coach at Midwestern. They had already asked me to help coach during my senior season of playing, and so we played on Saturday, and I worked the very next weekend for junior college recruiting. And so I got started just the very next week. And so I was a graduate assistant, and then later a full-time coach at Midwestern over the course of 4 years. And from there I went to Petrolia. I was hired by one of my college coaches there. I was an assistant for 2 years, and I was the athletic director, head football coach for 2 years there in Petrolia. I went from Petrolia to Wichita Falls Rider. I was head coach there for 7 years. From there I went to Iowa Park. I was AD head football coach there for 4 years. And from there I went to Bells, Texas, and I was the AD head football coach there for 5.
And what brings you to Center?
Well, growing up in Tenhall, the opportunity to come home, I've often had my own the local jobs, and either the timing wasn't quite right, or it didn't work out, or one thing or another, and I hadn't had an opportunity to return. So I really haven't on purpose meant to spend the last 20 years away. It's just kind of worked out timing wise. This is the first chance I've really had to come home.
And lastly, what are your plans for the girls program with Center ISD?
Well, we're going to kind of reorganize some things that we're doing. The first thing is we're going to move our head girls basketball coach, Coach Doug Boone, into the role of girls athletic coordinator. He's going to design a vision, and we're going to work hand in hand to try to improve the girls program. We've got to restructure some things, reorganize some things, create some energy and enthusiasm on that side. One of the biggest pushes we're going to do is kind of reorganize and restructure what we're doing with the middle school athletes. I think for us to ever be successful at the level we would like to be here in Center, we're going to have a strong feeder program from the middle school that helps build our kids and teaches them the way that we're going to do things here, and also fosters the philosophies and the beliefs that we have in athletics, and just teach them guys and gals how we want them to do things, and how we want to play, from developing and developing a feeder program for coaches as well. We start coaches at the middle school level, and we grow them into high school coaches, as opposed to we've got middle school coaches and high school coaches, and they kind of operate as two separate entities. In a school our size, it's going to be really, really important that we develop our guys, our kids, and our coaches.
All right. Well, thank you for meeting with us today, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
CBC-radio.com, keeping you connected wherever you go.